to feed me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop, no.
Well, hello, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, then hi, welcome, my name is Doe Darling, or if you've been watching me for a while now, then thanks for sticking around. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an album review of the Corona's new album, Time Stopped, which is out October 7th. Now, you may be thinking, Coronas? Where have I heard that before? I know, I agree, it's a very unfortunate name, but the Coronas have been around since 2003. They are an Irish indie rock band, and this will be their 7th studio album, and they're currently on tour. So this album was written during lockdown, and their previous album of 2020, True Love Waits, they didn't really get to gig with it. So I think they're really excited to be back out there doing shows with this new album. Now, as you can tell by the title, Time Stopped, this album really reflects their time in lockdown and the world's time in lockdown. I think it is true for all of us when we say time really did stop, and that is a recurring theme throughout this entire album. I feel like the songs are about, hope in the face of adversity, friendships, and how those friendships and connections change while you're in lockdown, and how they can strengthen or how you can lose friendships and relationships. So let's take a look at some of the singles they have released from this album so far.
'Cause we couldn't have slept for more than an hour. And we didn't expect to after an hour. Maybe we're rushing, messing it up as we watch the TV with the sound turned off. Doesn't make a difference, we don't care enough about that. We can write our own soundtrack, lock ourselves away, let them criticize. We can set our alarms, but there's nothing much to get up for. We could take your car to the reservoir just to breathe. And then you promise you'll stop off in Silver Lake when all this shit ends. You took issue, you said you feel attacked, but I'm not the only one to call you on that. I tried to push you to see if you'd bite. I just wanna shake you, make you realize. I just wanna shake you, make you realize. I always want you to strive. I'll help you see this, learn to love it. If you let me show you who you were. You've been this before. If you let me, I can help you forget, get beyond it. If you let me, I can help you sidestep, work around it. If you let me, even though it hurts, I'll always put you first. If you let me, so don't you say you're in love. Don't you say you're in love.
So you can get a feel for the kind of songs on this album, and when I said they're talking about, the connections and relationships and the uncertainty of the world at that time, it is really all in the lyrics on here. I like that even though the world was in chaos and it was such a chaotic time, the lyrics are talking about, how they're still there for their friends and for each other, like in the song Strive, like, I want you to strive. And this theme is very apparent in songs like If You Let Me, You know, he's talking about, you know, wanting to be there for someone, like, if you let me, I will help you, and it's very uplifting and supportive. And, you know, the lead singer Danny's voice is just so crystal clear and has this warmth and, you know, the Irish accent. I mean, it's delightful. I really like the tone to his voice. After listening to the album over the past few days, one of the songs that jumps out to me that hasn't been released yet is The Best Warrior. I mean, the lyrics are super relatable, and I think that's what's great about this album. It's, you know, something we collectively all went through, you know, a lockdown and everything that was happening at that time, so it is super relatable to listen to. I think the other standout songs for me is If You Let Me, Strive, and At Least We'll Always Have LA. They're super catchy. I can definitely hear these being played. I feel like the Coronas would be really good to see live. I feel like it's one of them bands you want to see live, you want to sing along to. The songs are catchy, and it gives me the feel of things like Snow Patrol or Keen, but like lyrically, like the storytelling, I don't know, it's giving me like Bruce Springsteen type vibes, Bryan Adams, like a lot of like ballads. I would say the album is quite samey, like it doesn't really deviate from the one genre. I mean, it makes it flow nicely, but the tracks are quite samey, but they're enjoyable, and I feel like the more I listen to it, like the more these different ones were standing out to me, and they were just super catchy and ended up stuck in my head. It's a good album. I think it's one that grows on you the more you listen to it, and yeah, this was my actual first time ever hearing any of the Coronas music, and like I said, really enjoy the tone and the style. It's, you know, quite laid back, easy to listen to, and but with some really interesting lyrics. So as I said, the album is out on October 7th, and there are physical copies you can buy, and it is on vinyl. Can we take a moment to appreciate the album art here and that vinyl? You know I'm a sucker for coloured vinyl. I need to get my hands on that. That looks delicious. So that is my reaction of the Corona's new album, Time Stopped. If you did like this video, make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell, that way you'll get a notification when I upload another video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!